Hello everyone and welcome back to the Through the Ranks series. We are back at the stage where we have a frigate and we need to hunt a Belle Poule. Now, as any good cooking show, I've got ourselves a new frigate and equipped it before starting this episode. I didn't want to do another episode where I went one step back, have to retake a frigate and then go forward. So we went out and got ourselves this frigate, and I'll show you the build in a second. Furthermore, I've hinted at this before. I'm going to change the parameters of the Through the Ranks series. Instead of the restrictions of only using the guns that we find and no repairs and stuff like that, I'm going to remove all but one restriction, and the only one that's going to remain is the ships we use in this series are ships that we have captured ourselves. So no bought ships, no crafted ships for this series. Only going to be whatever we can capture out of the NPCs. So that's it. We're going to be using repairs. We're going to be using perks. We're going to maybe get a few better guns than the standard medium ones. Just like any regular player would. So for this, I've managed to capture ourselves a standard frigate. But managed to get it with a locust mahogany planking, locust frame mahogany planking, and a Madagascar refit. That gave us a boost to our thickness and a bit of HP, but it slowed us down somewhat. You might already be wondering why the numbers are like they are, but I'll get back to it. What I've also done is I put carronades all around. I fight close action. I might as well take advantage of the carronades for it. Port bonus wise, I got pretty lucky. I got crew 2. Mass and rig doesn't really matter on PvE, but the hull bonus and the gunnery bonus are gonna really play into our favor here. I do have a book slot unlocked on the frigate due to prior use, and I've actually been having 6 fights prior to this episode in frigates with medium guns and stuff. Trying to take on the Belle Poule, not having much luck, so I hope this episode will be better. But I have managed to unlock a book slot, so I put the Gunnery Encyclopedia on it, just for a bit more oomph, mainly the reload time here, so we slightly increase our DPS. What I've also done, as I mentioned, I had 6 fights prior to this one, so I'm getting to the point of frustration, and you know what I'm on about, because I mentioned this earlier in the series, where I had 1 step forward, 1 step backward, 1 step forward, 1 step back. You know, capturing a ship, losing it again, trying to get to the next one, having to recapture, do it all over again, back and forth. So, out of frustration, I tend to get silly ideas, and that's what I've done here. So I'll try something that an upgrade I've never used before, and that's the floating battery upgrade. Now, floating battery is usually frowned upon for several reasons, and what floating battery does, it gives you a flat out 20%, 25% increase to all your hit points, all sides, structure, whatever. But it also reduces your maximum speed by 25, which is a hefty reduction when you're talking 6th, 5th and 4th rates, even 3rd rates at some point. It reduces your turn rate, it slows down your acceleration, it screws your deacceleration, but it also reduces your cannon reload time by 15%. Basically, you're restructuring your entire ship to just be able to maneuver, but not sail faster, far, but you're making it into a floating battery to guard ports and stuff like that. So you increase the accessibility of munitions, make sure you get gunpowder stock is fully upgraded and stuff like that. It also give our yard power a 20% reduction on the turn, stuff like that. So it's meant for ships that are defensive. Basically, as it says on the tin, a floating battery. So, with that said, it's going to give us a reduction in our speed of 3.6 knots, bring us down to 8.4, which is slower than most of my Laotians. It's also going to negatively impact our turn rate. It's got a bit more crew, but that's out of the Madagascar refit as far as I know. But it does bump up our overall hit points on all areas. So we'll see what it does and how this one goes. I put in a... don't mind these are from a previous fight when I took it. But put in a few repairs, a bit of rum here just to get us going. And let's leave port and see if we can find ourselves a target. And I'll bring you right back. See you in a second. Alright, let's see if this silly boat can do anything. First up, we need to find a target though. LGV. Great snap. Brink. Essex. Get. Solo frigate. That's crafter. Rise on its own. One either. Another LGV. No. LGV. Endymion. Probably went through in one of the ones already. I'll have a look around and I'll bring you right back in once I find one. Alright, sorry it's been stuck on a reef here. I've been having a look around and the only Belle Poule I've been able to find is this one. It's a +1, so it'd probably be accompanied by something like a Cerberus or something. But instead of chasing down something that's not there, I am going to give it a go. I'm gonna sneak in front of him here. Slowly position ourselves in front and then see what we can get. So here's hoping. Now this is gonna be a silly fight, but frustration sometimes lead to silly decisions. So we'll see how the effect of this upgrade, not upgrades, fare in this fight. We will be outmaneuvered in not just by the primary enemy ship, but the fact that they will be coming in 2 at a time. Distance here on the tag, but early. And we have a Belle Poule and a Cerberus. So Marcus Picato, whatever, is the primary target. Torsten van der Slager just needs to go down. I should have picked a different upgrade using Caros. I've did the double shot. You can't use that one with the Caros. Should have picked something else. Alright, so we're going to be very slow to start here. You'll see our acceleration is pretty damn low. It should be more or less handling like a first rate, which is going to be somewhat interesting. Not too bad yet. Very slow to get underway here. Passing a few shots. My God, she's slow. Oh boy. Yeah, we'll see if the HP and the increase to reload is able to make any difference here, really. Gonna fire, so you're just gonna angle in, get in close, maximize the effect of the carrows. Hopefully, anyway. He's got fire. The server's gonna be out there. Bounce, shots in the nose. There'll be no cheeky turning and slime maneuvers on this one, that's for sure. Right, he's caught up wind, so we got time to get in close with him here. Try and turn through the wind. The down roll. I'm not overly impressed by it. No stern shot around. Ignore these Cerberus for now. He's on our reloaded side, and would have been a good shot, but don't want to waste all my shots on him when what I need to focus on. Bounces turn out. So these guys continue to play the distance game. They'll have me over time. I'll have a hard time keeping my repairs going and stuff like that, but we'll see what they do. Turn, we're reloaded, might as well. Or actually we'll turn around, give it to the Cerberus, and then use the double broadside on the Belle Poule. Use our yards to increase the turn. They're bouncing. A lot of misses. But the Belle Poule is going to try to bring in its loaded broadside now. So we're going to angle out and leave him and let the Cerberus play the catch-up game now. And we're going to disable that, and do a quick repair. Might as well keep on it. I expect to take a bit of damage in just a second. Yeah, there we go. I might as well keep up the repairs there. Fire in. And if we keep him on this tack and let the Cerberus play catch up, we should out reload him. That's the intent anyway. We'll see, depends on his maneuvers. Might be coming in behind us. We'll give him one on the nose if he does, and then I'll reload. Round. Reload it. Load that one instead. Yeah, he's tail chasing us. Alright. All crew on the repair. I need... Alright, I'll come back. He's sneaking up on the other side any minute. I'll put one of them on each side of us, but... Take it. Got into the Cerberus. He's really playing the cheeky game here. Can't fault him for it though. Alright, the repair's done. More or less. Or it is done so we can get back our gunnery crew. Sun's completely gone. What he's doing is basically the same thing I always do when I take on first raids or, well, any bigger ship in a small ship. Yeah, which is hunting the stand. Water shots. 11 out of 19. Not the best. Turn a bit before he reloads. 5 from Cerberus, but I want to save my broadside if I can turn quickly enough on this guy. Doesn't look like it. The issue here will be being so slow as we are and then having to force a boarding on him at some point. That might not be the easiest of tasks. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Turn. Bring in the full broadside. There we go. Can we get him to overturn? That'd be nice. Yes, we can. He's not going to board because he's down on crew compared to us. We're already reloaded. Wouldn't be the worst time for boarding on him though. If we can. We're up on crew and we do enough damage to him, but don't have any marines. I don't count on having the speed to actually engage him here. Maybe. Oh, he's gonna pass out in front of us. Alright, let's watch the Cerberus here because he's gonna be thrown inside. Still got 6 minutes until the next repair though. More damage done. Coming in close on the sub. And on the right side. Decent amount of damage. Right, now we need to fight to get back into the position we really want to be in with this guy. Should be able to push this guy around somewhat, and then get out of there. Maybe, maybe not. You just slip past the Cerberus here. Get back on the right side or the left side of the Belle Poule here, and that will mean we're back in a position where we can actually take him on. He's probably going to come in with his starboard broadside now and fire on us, and then he's going to come around to the left, or he's actually turning already. Gotta hold my fire. I want to damage down that sidearm of his. Bit early. The angle, sidearm goes down. We're quite a beating on ourselves there. Still got 4 minutes for the next repair. I do reload faster than. Cerberus is in a position to hold that fire. And so much went into the water, but he's well and down on that side now. Yeah, the Cerberus is damaged on the opposite side, so turn into him. We can get on the opposite side of the Cerberus here and serve a bit of hit points on our starboard side ourselves. The trajectory of the carronades is a bit more arced than a regular cannon, so want to aim a bit lower than you usually do, and you want to take note of it if you're in a position where you're using a mixed setup. I don't have the turn speed then, but he's caught in a position where his rudder is damaged, so he's going to be continuously turned. And we'll reload here and see if we can hammer him down a bit. Maybe take him out of the fight completely. 2 minutes. Full sails for a bit. He's coming in behind us now. Right, keeping an eye on my repair counter. I'm just gonna smack the servers around a bit, if we can. Point blank range, so. And the Belle Poule has fallen back a bit. So I'll see if I can't take out the Cerberus here and then do a round of repairs before we will head back and see if we can take on that Belle Poule. He's probably going to chase us in a bit. He's got the wind for it. But for now, if he's keeping his distance, I don't mind. I really need a repair going. One more broadside will finish off the Cerberus. Unless he does that, or he slows down. Not ideal. And seconds. Cerberus is out of the fight. We are repairing. He's going to give us a few knocks here as we come past, but he's dead in the water, so I'm not going to stick around looting him because he's going to be firing at me as he goes down. I'll see if I can get as much distance in on the Belle Poule here and get our reloads in position. How much crew does that guy have? I don't want him accidentally coming in here and boarding me. He's down to 24. Taking a few knocks here. Angle out so it doesn't go into the stern but bounce on my side. Or miss. I'll work too. And with a bit of turning here we should be coming up on his the damaged side of him. Won't be long until our repair's done. I'm going to keep at an angle until it is. And hopefully that Cerberus will be sunk by then, because he's still adding his firepower to the fight here. Now this is the slowest fight I've ever had in any 5th raid, 4th raid, 3rd raid even. She really handles like a 1st raid with this setup. Alright. So that's the that's a repair done. Cooldown is still gonna be 10 minutes. Cerberus is still slightly afloat. Let's close with the Endymion here, oh not the Endymion, the Belle Poule here, and so we still need to force it boarding in on him, and that might be where our issue is mainly, because getting in there with his speed and maneuverability, unless we catch him like now where he's at a disadvantage due to the wind. We even get there now. Just to get my preparation up enough beforehand. I'm not sure I can before he's out in the wind again. Not the ideal side for it. Let's try it though. Alright, that's the Cerberus down. That's the Cerberus down. We're really losing speed here, and he's gaining. But he might be tempted to stay there as he's got a shot on me. Do this. Could pull him in at a good angle. Yes! That's a decent angle. He's sliding somewhat. Can't really see from the smoke, but he's sliding to the rear of us, really. Alright, we got a slight numerical advantage here, and I am gonna be cheeky and initiate a round of rum here. Alright, he pounded grenades into us, but still managed to take down more than he did. Got a few with a grape shot. I actually managed to get 10, that's good. If you don't know already, you can manually fire your starboard or your broadside guns in a boarding situation at most times. You just need to look up your controls, see what the setting is, and change it to your liking. I've had a custom one, so I'm not going to tell you mine because it will not be the same by default. But go into your settings and look for fire left broadside, fire right broadside, and change them to whatever you like. Then you're able to fire a grape shot and ball amp in a boarding situation. Another 14 down. He braced once. Alright, that was a good hit. I am being slightly bit gamey with the way to do this boarding thing here. Where you brace, attack when the moment is right. But honestly, I'm so annoyed by this ship and the amount of times I had to take a new frigate out that I wanted to, well, make sure I got it right this time. Alright, he's down to 80 morale. He's not got long left. There we go. We won. Alright, let's see if we can loot the Cerberus before she completely goes under. Balloons and upgrades and repairs. Fine. And let's see the Belle Poule, what she's made of. Oh, good stack of the balloons there. So it's a... Ooh! Oh, this is going to be good going forward. Live oak mahogany, good amount of hit points, and a decent, or actually a good side armor thickness. Got 3 slots on it. No upgrades though. We do have a fair number of upgrades on this frigate. But a good build, a decent build for open water. And 3 slots, we can definitely make use of some of that. So we're going to transfer a bit of crew. We don't have that much, but 50 should do, 60 probably. Go, press confirm, leave the battle. Alright, I'll limp back to port, but we managed to take out the frigate and get ourselves a Cerberus. Cerberus. We took down the Cerberus, but we managed to capture ourselves a Belle Poule, which is going to be taken out in the next episode. And the target for the Belle Poule will be an Essex. And the Essex is definitely going to be a fight. We'll go over the statistics of the Essex once we get to that episode. But it's definitely going to be interesting. I am going to limp back to port, rearm, refit the Belle Poule, and see you in the next episode. Don't forget, like, subscribe, comment, and all those things. And until next time, stay safe.